So this is our jungle home. Our family of 4 have been living in it for 2 years. It's a blend of reclaimed material and also a bunch of local invasive trees that we've milled up to create this home. And it's kind of a merge of 2 homes, you know, the tiny house on wheels and this covered screen lanai with a couple of little bedrooms. For the most part, I built this house. I definitely had some help, which I'm so grateful for. So I really enjoy living in a home that I built for a few reasons. One is to see what works, and actually the other is more important maybe, it's to see what doesn't work. And forever there's an evolution in building and designing. I've been doing it for maybe 22 years now, and have been blessed to live and stay in pretty much all of those homes. And other families live on the land too. It's so wonderful, amazing people. We're so grateful to have this kind of community vibe. So some of the other projects that I've completed are on the land here. One is an old school bus that we converted, did like a little timber frame kind of bump up, and that was a fun build. We also have created this wave home that we did maybe 4 or 5 years ago now, and it's got that wave kind of shape and a lot of reclaimed material, a lot of diverse material, a lot of intricacy. That one was super fun, a really beautiful expression of my craftsmanship and craziness maybe too. Also on the land we have the cube, we're calling it, based on sacred geometry, and it's a small 12 by 12 by 12 kind of cube that's all timber frame. So it was really fun to start working with that joinery and that mortise and tenon style that's been done for thousands of years. So for me, being a creative builder, it's really about the materials. A lot of my philosophy and vision for these homes that I create is to utilize as much organic material, sustainable material, and regenerative material as possible. And utilizing invasive tree species is a big part of our mission and passion here. So there's these big, amazing trees, the albizias. They're so beautiful, yet they're so problematic. But once you fall these trees and mill them, the timber's actually really strong. So in essence, the redirection of these invasive trees to create homes just makes so much sense. So my latest project is building an albizia tiny house that we're donating to a family in Maui, Lahaina, and supporting that community that has been devastated by this fire. And this is a little offering from us at Sol Projex. So this is a little tiny home, hopefully with a big impact. At the current stage, a lot of what we're doing is milling these massive trees. We have a lot of the wall material, a lot of the window material. So it's been a good couple of months preparing, and then it's going to come together quick. So we're really seeking for this message to be shared. We're really seeking donations, really calling in the support so we can get this home to a family in Lahaina, Maui. And this home will be a little offering that will give them big hope. So my beloved Anna and my 2 kids, Mika and Taj, and myself, we live in this home. And it's been about 2 years since we've lived in this jungle home. It's about 20 wide by 30 long. So half of the house, everything to the left of the chimney, is a tiny house on wheels. And it's about 90% reclaimed local sustainable material. So that's everything that we've salvaged from dumpsters, from job sites, from the beach, basically giving these materials another life. And as we go in the front door here, everything to the right is basically after we acquired the sawmill. So it's all freshly cut albizia and other local material and trees. So in essence, it's about 90% of what we've sawn from the land here. And it's kind of a covered screen lanai, and in that you have a very breathable, very connected feel. Really amazing in this climate to have a covered screen lanai, out of the sun, out of the rain, and then screened of course for the bugs. So a lot of our time is spent in this room. We have our dining table here where we eat our meals, and it's also our lounge room where we read books and kind of wind down for the day. It has this staircase that is also a bookshelf. Taj, my boy, he's 9, and that gets up to his room. So he has a little loft up there, and then Mika has her room down below, which is a nice little bedroom. And now that we walk into the tiny home kitchen side, basically this is about 300 square foot, and it's, you know, got a lot of driftwood, and it has kind of a modern rustic blend. This loft is just a net. It's more of like a day bed, so you can kind of still have the vaulted ceiling and see through it. It doesn't have that low kind of ceiling vibe, and that's another way to create more seating or lounging, which is kind of a key thing in a small house. And these stairs wind up to our little bedroom loft. I love these affirmations on the stairs. It's almost like every step going to bed, there's a reminder there to kind of tune back in with some values that feel really important. Our loft is tiny, but it's wonderful. It's kind of a little cozy zone. It fits a king-size bed up here pretty well, and this bed head has a bunch of old redwood 6x6 kind of cut-off ends that we've created this kind of feature wall. It has that three-dimensional feel, and my good friend Gabriel actually put this together. The stairs are, you know, bigger stepped than normal. These are some big steps, but the reason is so we could utilize underneath for these cabinets. Storage is huge and so important, so to maximize every little area is just so key in these tiny homes. So this bathroom is a beautiful space to kind of refresh and wash off the day. This tub is wonderful. It's kind of placed almost as a feature in a somewhat large bathroom for a tiny house. And we have a little shower inside here, but it's so wonderful to have a shower outside. So in essence, this other crazy driftwood piece was brought back from the beach, and it's creating this kind of fun outdoor shower that we love to use. And definitely having a pre-wash station is amazing for kids before they come in. So this home has county electricity and water. It has a composting toilet, and also our grey water is a system that goes out to some banana plants. So in essence, we don't use any chemicals or any harsh detergents that would then go out into the grey water. So I've adapted this home and also my building style to this part of the world to really prolong the longevity of the home and also the comfort. So good eaves, right, is really important to keep the rain and sun off your home. And this home is single wall, so it doesn't have that insulation and that double wall. And often when we do see those homes with the double wall in a subtropic area, there's a lot of mold. So single wall means you can get to all the surfaces, so you can really remove that mold that is often very harmful. Also, a part of what we love to do is put these floor registers in the floor of the home and put screen in them as well. But just have that as a vent from underneath your home, which is the coolest part of your home. That cool air will then get pulled in, and then it will expand up and out. So we have higher windows and vents to then have that natural vacuum effect. Therefore, we're consuming less energy. When we don't need air conditioning, we just lean into nature. So typically, we build the 300 square foot tiny home on trailers for about $250,000. And that's with all the labor, all the materials, a lot of the organic components that are sourced locally, and all the milling. It is more of a pricey kind of build, but we're trying to get those prices down. There can be times where we wish we had more space, but this home for now feels really good. It's about 600 square feet. We were living in 240 square feet, 4 of us for 4 years. We kind of outgrew that. We have a baby on the way, so maybe we'll do an addition onto this home, but for now it feels pretty good. This nonprofit, Sol Projex, is a shared living land situation with different families showing up and sharing their gifts. And in that we have, regenerative agriculture, sustainable building, conscious cooking, and part of Sol Projex is to donate sustainable homes to beings in need. So it has really been a passion project, and I feel the community has a lot of strength and support, and it feels really good. And it's an honor to be on this land.
Subscribe to Exploring Alternatives, and please share this video if you liked it. You can also follow Sol Projex on their website and on Instagram, and we'll also put a link to their Maui tiny house fundraiser in the description below if you want to help support the project. Thanks for watching.